everyone. I am here with an update.
Hey guys.
Yes, Tim's here too. Because for some reason I find it easier to do these update videos when he's around. It's easier for me to, say things clearly. I don't know, I guess it's just easier with more people. What the heck? But yes, I think I might have said that before. But first off, I'm going to get right to what this video is about. That obsessive phase that I went through, and how by this point I'm basically completely over it. Now, I know I made a video similar to this a few months ago, but this is actually about something slightly different. But first, I'm going to talk about that thing in the past. I don't know why I got like that. I really do not know why I got like that. I really do not understand why I got so obsessed over, trying to make my videos perfect. It's I don't even remember everything that happened. I just know that when I was, working on I Want to Be the Egoist footage, which is gone, by the way. I deleted it a long time ago. But, it's when I was working on I Want to Be the Egoist footage, it's it was when I first noticed the whole DSync problem, and it was, I don't know why I got like that, but for some reason I was, obsessed with trying to, make the videos perfect, and it's I went on about it for just weeks and weeks, and I honestly don't know why I was like that, because looking back on it, it's utterly ridiculous to me. And, there was something else I was kind of obsessed over too. I don't think I talked about this nearly as much, but, it's the reason you guys haven't seen many PlayStation games and haven't seen many, things recorded in general is, things like that in general, is because, when I try to record PlayStation games on ePSXe, chances are there's going to be a few small bugs, basically, I think I've said before that, I think I've said before, probably in, description boxes, and maybe even in some videos, that I'll try to get all the bugs out if I can, but, if there's some remaining, then I won't worry about it. Well, truth is, I was still worried. It's I was saying that, but I was still, just... it's basically, I just had this obsessive thing in my mind where I just, oh no, there's a small black box where it shouldn't be. I can't record this now. Basically, I just, it was utterly ridiculous. I thought that I had to, basically basically perfect the emulation before I could even record it. And I'm going to say it right now. Yes, I prefer recording on emulators and on ePSXe because I hate to use Dazzle. I don't want to use Dazzle because the thing has a chance of, messing up and just completely, ruining my video. I don't want to use it unless it's, an absolute last resort. And, even if I get a better capture card, I'll probably still continue to record older games on emulators because it's easier. And not only is it easier, I actually can get better quality, because of, because, I'm recording at, a higher resolution, and there's also, those little enhancements and things that can make games look better than they normally would. And I know that enhancing a game and making it look better than it actually does is not, actually improving the quality. I know that's not what quality is. Basically, when I say quality, what I'm really referring to is, not really the video quality, well, kind of. I was kind of referring to the desync, I was basically referring to how on sync the video is, obviously how the video looks, how good the actual video quality is. Well, wait, actually, I was talking about PlayStation emulation and stuff, though, so I guess that doesn't really have anything to do with the desync. Well, kind of, because there was, some weird sync problem that I had with ePSXe, there was a problem with the emulator itself, but yeah. Basically, great, I lost my train of thought. But,
welcome to my life.
But, yeah, basically, it's I know that I know that increasing the actual look of the game that isn't like improving quality. It's just making the game look better. That doesn't have anything to do with video quality. But the fact is, I can get better, clearer quality from emulators than I would Dazzle because it's a higher resolution. You know, like the actual like recorded resolution is higher, and you know all of that. Like seriously, if I was to like record from my PlayStation and then record from record from emulator, then it would look way better on emulator. And basically, you know, I got it. It was all part of that phase. Like I felt like if there was any, basically this is how it was. It's like if there's too many bugs and glitches, I'll record on Dazzle, and if not, I'll record on emulator. That's basically how I had it going, but it's just,
Yeah.
I hate it when my brain does this, especially.
My brain does this to me every time. Welcome to my life.
Let's just make it simple, okay? I don't know why I went through those obsessive phases, but I'm not going to worry about it anymore because I realized something. I realized that it really doesn't matter. I'll tell you guys what matters. What matters is the picture quality. The picture quality matters. And, that's pretty much the most important thing. As long as the video is clear and as long as the video is watchable, I think that is the most important thing in quality. DSync would be like a close second. And basically what I'm trying to say, all I'm trying to say is that, I'm going to start recording things like I used to. I'm not going to be worrying, on ePSXe about fixing every single little bug. Because, I'll be honest with you guys, I was feeling like if I neglected to, try to fix, every single little minor bug, which could include small graphical blips or, minor slowdown here and there. Basically, I was thinking that if I didn't try to fix every single bug, then it would mean I was lazy and that I didn't care about what my viewers, watched. And I didn't want people to think that. So I guess I was still kind of, afraid of what viewers would think. It's just not about DSync. It was about something else. But basically, I'm not going to worry about that anymore, and I'm just going to start recording things like I used to. Some of you here I want to say this really badly. Some of you here have, watched my stuff for years. A lot of you guys watch my old channel. Well, maybe not a lot of you, but I know that at least a few of you are from my old channel. And you guys know, I don't know if anyone's been around for this long, but let's just say this. Okay, I'll prove to you guys that I do care about quality. I'll tell you this. When I first started recording, this was years and years ago, when I did my very, very first recording, which, man, I don't even remember what it was, but, when I think it might have been Wild Arms 2, but when I recorded my very first game a long, long, long time ago, I was using unregistered Hypercam 2 at 10 frames per second. And I did absolutely no video editing whatsoever, because I didn't know how to do any of that. It's I basically just recorded 10-minute clips and uploaded them straight to YouTube. That's basically all I did back then. The videos looked horrible, the videos played horrible, and you know what, even then, it's nobody really cared. It's I don't, there was maybe one person that, actually, there was someone who helped me with a lot of video problems. Shoot, I don't remember his name. I just know I called him Alpha. I don't remember his full username.
We'll just call him Mystery Person.
Yeah, but yeah, he showed me how to use he showed me codecs and how codecs can improve quality and stuff like that. taught me some things a really long time ago. But yeah, it's like I slowly worked my way up, and well, at this point, I'm basically here. But yeah, that's how I started. So yes, I do care about quality. If I didn't care about the quality of my recordings, I would just record an unregistered hype. Well, actually, Hypercam 2 is now free, so it's not really unregistered anymore. You can just get the full thing free because they made Hypercam 3. But yeah, see, if I didn't care, I would just be doing that. And you know what? I'll say one thing. I don't care about one thing. I don't really care about the little small bugs and glitches. You know why? I'll say it right now. When I used to record a lot of things on ePSXe on my old channel. This is what I'm getting into here. I used to record lots of old things on ePSXe on my old channel. And you know what? A lot of those games had small minor bugs. You know, they had some small little problems and stuff going on in them. And did anyone ever care? No. Because, you know, I tried to put myself in the viewer's shoes. I was thinking, what does the viewer care more about? Seeing this game done in perfect quality with, like, absolutely no problems whatsoever? Or just watching the person playing the game and just enjoying the Let's Play? What's more important to the viewer? Obviously, it's... What did I say first?
Oh my god, I love it when shit falls like that.
I was about to say, like, wait, was it latter or former?
I love it when shit falls together in a line like that. You were talking about lag and
no,
quality.
I wasn't talking about lag, dude. But
you were talking about like video quality and shit.
I was talking about ePSXe and how I didn't like, how I like basically in the past. Basically, I'm going back to my past way of recording, which means I'm not going to care about, fixing every single minor little bug. I'm just going to play my games, I'm going to enjoy my games, and you guys are going to enjoy watching me play my games. Hopefully. But yeah. But of course, this isn't to say that if a game is like so messed up it barely runs that I'm going to record it. No, it's like, basically there is a limit to how many bugs and glitches there can be. Like if a game runs at like about, like if a game runs at like 10 frames per second, has crackly sound, and like half the textures are missing or something like that, yeah, I'm obviously not going to record that because that would be miserable to even play. I wouldn't even have fun playing a game that was running that badly. But, I wish I could just like load up Final Fantasy VIII right now and show you guys. But okay, basically, there's a thing with ePSXe quality though. There's a lot of different graphical plugins. I have one graphical plugin which gives horrible video quality but almost no graphical glitches. Like, dude, it's really bad. And I actually used to use that for all my videos, but I'm not going to be using that. I'm not going to be using that. Even though it generally, shows things without glitches, the actual video quality is horrible because it's like everything looks like a Sega Saturn trying to do 3D or something. No, everything, yeah, it's like a Sega, no, not a Saturn, a Sega...
Genesis.
No, doesn't look that bad. Not to say Genesis looks bad, but, if a Genesis tried to do 3D by itself, it wouldn't look that bad. But basically, it's like a soft plugin. I'm sure anyone here who's, played ePSXe has probably used or seen the soft plugin, and it does not look good. It's like there are so many jagged edges, and everything is, so pixelated. It looks awful. And I actually had people complain to me about that.
Oh.
Way back in the past. But, yeah, obviously I'm not going to do that. over time, I found better plugins. I found better plugins that gave great, image. Like, they basically gave great picture quality for the game. It's like, I found images that actually I found plugins that made the game look good, but the problem is, the plugins that make the graphics look really good often cause small graphical bugs. That's basically what I'm getting at. I'm going to be using the plugins that give better graphics, but I'm not going to worry about all of the little bugs that comes with it. Like, for example, in Final Fantasy VIII, also, I should note that I actually got a new plugin for ePSXe 2. It's a D3D plugin. It works better than the OpenGL plugin I was using because, I don't know, apparently OpenGL has like a problem on Radon cards or Radeon or however you say it. It has a problem on the ATI cards because I looked it up, and that might explain why it was so hard for me to like play things on ePSXe with that plugin without lag. Basically, this other plugin, it gives a similar level of graphics, but with like less lag and less problems overall. Like Final Fantasy VIII, it's like I could not get any battle to run smoothly on OpenGL, but on the D3D plugin, it works okay. Like, the battles work they work at proper speed. The only big problem that I've seen, because I haven't played through the entire game on that plugin, but the only problem I can see is that when you go into battle, like I think the battle like when you enter battle, I think the screen transition was kind of weird, and there's like a weird like kind of box around the character's like status, like in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
And no matter what I did, I could not figure out how to get rid of that. Like, basically, what I'll do is I'll try to get rid of bugs, obviously. I'm going to try to get rid of them, and I'm going to try to make things look as good as I possibly can, but if there's a minor bug or a minor annoyance that I just can't get rid of, then I'm not going to worry about it, and I'm just going to, play it like that, because I realize that you guys, I'm going to be perfectly honest here. I'm not a professional. I don't do this for money. My videos don't have to be absolutely perfect. I'm aware of this, and I realize this. And, I even had several people say, like, don't strive for perfection. That was mostly in regards to the DSync thing, but, I guess it could refer to pretty much anything, including, like, worrying so much about, like, little bugs and glitches.
Should we tell them about our bet?
What bet?
The Mulana bet?
I guess. I don't know. I dared him, let's just say this. I dared him to play, I wish you wouldn't change the subject like that, because I wasn't really done explaining, but whatever. I dared him to play La Mulana blind in Japanese, because he's seen a few parts of the game, but he knows, like, nothing about its puzzles or how to solve any of it. He's never actually played it, and unless you've actually played La Mulana, you can't say that you know La Mulana. But, yeah, I dared him to play La Mulana, the remake, by the way, in Japanese, on his first playthrough, with, like, no walkthrough at all. Like, also, he can't read Japanese. Like, he can read a tiny bit, but not enough to, like, figure out La Mulana.
I'm still learning.
I basically told him that if he can do this, and if he can pull this off and actually beat the game like that, then I will let's play any game that he asks me to. And I did that. I said that because I have full confidence that he will not do it, because I can't see that happening. Because La Mulana, it's like, even if you can read, it's like, even if you can read what it says, it's still, some of the puzzles are so vague and difficult to figure out. And I'm not going to lie, I used a walkthrough for a lot of La Mulana. Like, I'm not going to lie, I had to use a walkthrough for, like, half the parts of that game, because it was just such a, that whole game. Like, it's a great game, but, man.
And for those out there who want to, help me go through
someone would gift him La Mulana, because I want to see him actually try this, because he is not going to do it.
That doesn't mean I won't try.
Oh yeah, beat La Mulana your first time through, like, not even being able to read anything. That's going to happen. Anyone here who has played La Mulana is going to be agreeing with me, because they're just like, yeah, that's not going to happen.
It's like, my Japanese is very rusty, but like, going into that game completely blind, that's going to be a challenge.
Mm-hmm. But, well, it's not completely blind. You've seen a few of the bosses.
Yeah.
But in terms of where to actually go and what to do in the game, yeah, you're totally blind. Because you've seen me play through areas, but you've not really, you don't even know how to, like, get to those areas. You've never seen me play the game from the beginning, so you don't even know how to, like, really get started in the game.
Yeah. I mean, if I knew how to, like...
I could be an even bigger dick and just tell you to go play the original La Mulana in Japanese, the freeware one, because that one's even harder than the remake. The original is harder than the remake.
I don't even know where to find the original, to be honest.
Just look for it on Google.
But if anyone on Steam, my Steam name is basically,
It's Spirit the Wolf, all one word.
Yeah, but basically...
There's no one.
Just send me La Mulana if you want to, see if I can attempt it, see if I can beat it, and pretty much beat the game without pulling my hair out.
Also, you have to record it. I don't care if you use your 3DS or whatever to record. Like, you have to record this. Oh, man.
Or if anything, just record the ending.
That doesn't prove anything, because you could play through the game in English and then swap it into Japanese right at the end, and then just, like, record the Japanese in it. You're like, yay, I beat it!
Not if all the options are in Japanese. Don't forget, my Japanese is very rusty.
Dude, I'm saying you could play the game in English from the start and then switch the language to Japanese when you're at the end. That's like a really easy way. That's a really, really easy way that you could, like, cheat through this. And that's why I want you to record the entire thing to prove to me and to everyone else that you actually played the entire game in Japanese. It's probably going to be like 700 videos. Video 700! I'm fighting Mother! But...
So, episode 700, still lost in first room.
Yeah, if you took 700 videos to get out of the first room, I'd probably take a megaphone and I'd just, like, shout in your ear, "Walk right!"
Dude, but, yeah, that would be funny. Like, all you use some recording equipment, figure out a way to record it. But yeah,
He doesn't really know any. He just got a laptop. Yeah, he's got a computer now that can actually, like, actually do stuff, and he doesn't really know anything about, like, recording the screen and stuff on a computer, like recording programs and stuff. I'll try to teach him some things sometimes, but yeah, okay, we got way off track. Basically, what I'm saying is at this point, I am 100% over everything. I do not care anymore. Like, I do not care about the small bugs and glitches or anything like that. I do still care about the DSync, but that doesn't mean I'm obsessing on it. I mean, I still try to fix the DSync. The DSync thing is, like, just... it's like, I'm not just going to, like, just let it go. It's like, I still try to fix it, but I don't, like, obsess horribly over it. It's like, when I'm, recording a video, like, basically, I just listen for, like, whenever the sound goes slightly off, and at that point, I just cut off, like, a tiny fraction of a second, like, off of the audio track to make it sync up again. Basically, that's all I do, and I just gotta, like, watch through the footage and just do that whenever I notice it's off a little bit. It takes some time, but it's really easy to do. Just kind of time-consuming. But yeah, but if it's still off a little bit, I don't care because it's normally so little that it doesn't even matter. And I've already talked about this 1,000,001 times. I've already completely resolved the whole desync thing. Like, I was not obsessing with that anymore anyway. That was done like a couple of months ago. But this is primarily about ePSXe, which this may sound weird to all of you because I probably haven't even talked about that nearly as much as I may be repeating myself now. I don't know, but I probably didn't talk about that nearly as much as the desync thing, but it was something I was struggling with and something that I was like running through my mind over and over and over and over and over. And at this point, I've decided, you know what? It doesn't matter if there's a few bugs and glitches. Like when I'm recording, then I don't care because that's how I want to record. I want to record on ePSXe. I want to have fun. Basically, I just want to have fun and enjoy Let's Playing my game like games like I did on my old channel and not worry about the small bugs and minor things. Because like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm not doing this for money. And most importantly of all, I know that you guys don't give a crap either. No one is going to come to my video and be like, oh no, there's a small black line where it shouldn't be, or oh no, there's a small texture missing. I can't watch this Let's Play anymore. This is horrible. Basically, yeah. And since I have like I have more options to try to like resolve bugs and problems too. Since I have like that new graphics plugin now. But yeah, basically if there's something I can't resolve with any plugins, then I'll just play whatever plugin, does it. Like I'll just play like whatever does it with like the best, basically whatever plugin gives the best graphics and the least amount of bugs, and whatever settings give that, that's what I'm going to go with. Plain and simple. That's basically it. And if there's some that can't be resolved, I don't care. Unless, like I said, it's completely and totally unplayable. Alundra II, I don't know. Man, like, I love Alundra II. Alundra II's got this weird problem, like, no matter... Like, there's a few problems that I think are just a problem with ePSXe itself. Like, Alundra II has this weird thing where like the cutscenes are always going like off sync in the audio. It's like really weird. It's like they're always like going off sync, and there's some slight slowdown every here. Actually, there's a lot of slowdown in Alundra II. It's like almost every area slows down significantly. I don't know. If I can't resolve that, that may be something I do on Dazzle, but basically, I'm not going to talk about it anymore unless it's like important, and by that I mean like I'm not going to. It's like when I play a game on ePSXe or any emulator for that matter, I'm not going to point out every little bug. I'm not going to talk about talk about how I wasn't able to get rid of it and all of that. I'm basically just going to ignore most bugs and act like they're not even there while I'm recording, unless it's something that actually affects the gameplay or something that actually like unless it's something that like actually needs to be pointed out or that I think needs to be pointed out, then I won't even say anything about it, and I'm just going to record and enjoy my Let's Plays just like I did in the old times. So, for anyone who's been like wanting the old Let's Player back, well, guess what? He's back, starting now. And while I'm on the subject of ePSXe and PlayStation games, Medieval 2, I'll admit something. I've been waiting to get more subscribers and more viewers before I play Medieval 2, because Medieval is like, even though it's only 2 games, it's one of my favorite game series, and, I really wish they'd make a Medieval 3. It'll probably never happen, but I don't know. Like, I really wish they'd make a Medieval 3, but yeah, it's one of my favorite game series, and I want more people to see when I play that game. I want more viewers to see me playing one of my favorite game series. Basically is what I'm saying. But yeah. No, that doesn't mean I'm a subscriber whore. No, that doesn't mean I crave attention or anything like that. No, I do enjoy attention. I'll admit that. Most people do. But, it's not that. It's just, it's like, if it's a game that I really enjoy and a game that I really want to share with people and really want to Let's Play for people, then I want more people to see it. It's plain and simple. And, I'm thinking I'll probably do it sometime soon. I've probably said that about 5 different times now. I'll do Medieval 2 soon, but, I really will sometime soon. There's another series I'd really like to play. It's the Wild Arms series. Wild Arms is amazing, and I had a Let's Play of Wild Arms 2. I don't remember if it was my very first channel or if it was my second channel, which was Ido the Fox. But, yeah.
Man, I still remember that.
Wild Arms 2 is one of... Holy crap, dude, this video is like 31 minutes... It's almost 31 minutes long.
Jeez.
How long have we been rambling about this?
I still remember that Wild Arms 2 crazy challenge we came up with that you never finished.
Oh yeah, I didn't get past Vegesta. It was... I don't even know what it was. I think it was like it was a low level, no personal skills, initial equipment, no arms upgrades, no accessories. And basically it strips away like every single privilege you have aside from actually using your arms or magic. That's like about what the challenge was. And I didn't beat that. I probably could have if I kept trying. I think everyone was like level 7 at that point, but...
And still getting your butt kicked.
Well, level 7 is a horribly low level to be at that point. Like, I'm usually level 3 or 4, like, when I'm getting out of the first area. But, like, for each character. Yeah, Wild Arms is amazing, and I will be playing that series soon. Unfortunately, 3, 4, and 5 are on PlayStation 2, which means I'm gonna have to use Dazzle. But you know what? I don't care, because Wild Arms is incredible. And like I said, if I don't have a choice but to use Dazzle, then I will.
But there is one downside about Wild Arms. It's a pain in the ass while you're trying to shave.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no! I cut my neck! Why, Wild Arms? Why couldn't you just calm down for 1 second?
The day my arms went psycho.
Oh, wow. Anyway, yeah, I do believe this video has gone on for long enough and that my point is... like clearly been made by now.
Oh,
so
and one more thing. Amnesia doesn't scare me, and Slender doesn't scare me. For anyone out there...
You haven't played Amnesia. Shut up.
For those out there who want to prove me wrong, I challenge you to send it to me.
Yeah, we'll see. Dude, there's a difference between watching someone play Amnesia and actually playing that game with headphones in. You have no idea. How scary Amnesia is.
I challenge anyone watching this video to prove me wrong.
Yeah, see, you probably saw this video of some idiot running around playing Amnesia while screaming constantly and acting like a retard. But, yeah, you probably saw something like that somewhere on YouTube, but, that's not going to give you the Amnesia experience. To get the Amnesia experience, you need to play yourself in dead silence with the lights out with headphones in. And if you do that and you still tell me that Amnesia didn't scare you at all, then you're a real man. Let's just say that.
I challenge anyone to send me Slender or Amnesia, and I'll prove...
Dude, Slender is nothing compared to Amnesia. Slender is small fry compared to Amnesia. Slender fans can say I'm wrong all they want. I don't care. Slender doesn't even scare me, but Amnesia just, creeped me out so badly. Although, personally, I think Amnesia actually got less scary the more it went on. I think Amnesia was at its scariest for the first half of the game. Everyone talks about the final areas being so terrifying, but I actually Like, especially after you meet, like, Agrippa, like, yeah, he looks, like, horribly disturbing, but honestly, I think he lessened the atmosphere just for the fact that there was, like, someone else in the game that, like, talks to you that you could, like, go and see. Even if he is, like, a freaking monster, like, you know, he's company, so he makes it less scary for me.
Yeah.
But...
yeah, I challenge anyone to prove me wrong.
Hey, where did these come from?
They were on the floor.
Oh! Huh. I was looking everywhere for those headphones last night. I could not find them. But, yeah. This is the biggest update video I have ever made.
Definitely the most interesting with the most commentary.
And also, but, yeah. Basically, the TLDR version. I am going to just go back to enjoying Let's Playing games, and I'm not going to worry about, you know, unresolvable bugs or issues. I'm going to play and record them anyway on ePSXe or whatever emulator is in question that I want to record on. Plain and simple. The end. Period. That's basically the entire gist of it right there. I don't care about resolving the little bugs anymore. And that doesn't mean I don't care about what you guys watch. It's just that I know that you guys really don't care if, like, you know, every single little thing is resolved or not. So I'm not going to worry about it because, you know, constantly worrying about that and trying to fix everything makes me, like, not even want to Let's Play it or not even, like, you know, enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do. And, you know, I don't know the extent of bugs that I'll allow. Like, you know, like I said, if the entire game runs at a bad frame rate, I'll play... You know, slowdown is, like, the biggest problem here. Like slowdown is the biggest, like, problem that could make me record on Dazzle. Like, if a game has a lot of lag and slowdown issues, I'll probably record it on Dazzle. But otherwise, it's like other bugs, like... you know, small graphical bugs or things like that, I won't care. It's mostly a slowdown issue. Basically, if I can't get a game to run with, you know, like if a game has significant slowdown that I can't resolve, I'm going to pretty much do it on Dazzle. Again, this is almost entirely referring to ePSXe because ePSXe is like the only emulator that I have trouble with because it's like the only one that... well, Project 64 as well, but Project 64 is like an even bigger mess than ePSXe. Like, I swear, N64 emulation is like even more difficult than PlayStation sometimes, because, you know, it's like there's so many games. So then again, I think there's like a lot more plugins and a lot more stuff developed for it too, so if I experimented more, I could probably make things work, but... are you trying to look like an Amnesia monster or something? Because that was... I never thought I'd say someone did a good impression of an Amnesia monster, but that was actually pretty good. He's over there making a face. But,
I was trying to do the confused camel face.
Oh. But, yeah.
Considering that my neck is almost as long as a giraffe. Camel, giraffe. There we go again, my brain's off.
Basically, this is it. Significant amounts of slowdown. That's a no-no. Significant amounts of slowdown. No-no. Little slowdown, little to no slowdown with minor graphical bugs. Yes. Game plays perfectly with no bugs at all. Yay! That's pretty much it. Those are the 3 levels of whatever. But anyway...